everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Biller. It's very nice to meeting you. In this channel, I'm mostly posting videos about how to improve our daily life, be more productive, be more healthy while we stuck into a 9 to 5 loop. So if that's something you relate, feel free to subscribe. I recently have a 1,000 subscriber goal for 2026, so I would be very happy if you help me to achieve that goal. So today we're gonna talk about a little bit of health and fitness, but I'm gonna mostly show you how I eat during a day while working from home. And my goal is to have a minimum of 100 grams of protein, and I'm a vegetarian too, so it's a little bit of challenge, but I'm gonna show you what I eat to achieve that goal. Before starting the recipes, I need to mention that this is what works for me, so I'm not a health and fitness coach or I'm an expert in this area, but I've been listening to lots of health and fitness coaches and doctors specifically working on the women's metabolism and improving our fitness levels. So I have some excess weight I'm still carrying with me since the pandemic, and I wasn't very deep into losing weight or building muscle because I moved countries, I was very busy, I was trying to survive, so I never had the power, energy or focus to do this and make this happen. But finally in 2026 I really decided to focus on my health and fitness, build muscle, eat high protein, and be a better version of myself. So the more I listen to the fitness coaches and doctors, I've realized I'm actually on the more petite side of the humanity. So when they first measured my BMI at the gym when I first enrolled early in March, it turned out in order to be in a caloric deficit, I need to eat lower than 1,200 calories a day, which is a very alarming number. So after seeing that, I've just decided to focus on building muscle and eating high protein and ignore the calorie number for now. So today I'm going to show you what exactly I'm eating in a day while working from home and prioritizing at least 100 grams of protein in my diet. So let's get to it. It's currently 4:25, so I'm gonna have half of a banana before I leave for my workout, which is at 5:30. So I try to get a little bit of carb and for the energy 1 or 2 hours before my workout, even if I had the lunch, and I'm still feeling pretty full. I was actually kind of sensitive to bananas and I wasn't eating at all, but after starting the workout, I started having more severe cramps. So slowly desensitizing myself to bananas again for the potassium, and because I'm eating it regularly, I am feeling that my cramps are getting less and less every day. So, cheers for health. It's not bad. Workout, OOTD. Honestly, I don't know what to wear. Workout, OOTD. Action number 2. It wasn't that summer for sleeveless. So that is the full breakdown of my high protein vegetarian meals in a working day. So when working from home, it's important to have like quick meals, but at the same time not to fall into snacks or takeout so much. Honestly, I almost never order takeout, like other than the days that I'm extremely busy and nothing to cook at home or nothing to prepare at home. I believe that the homemade meals are way more delicious than the takeouts. But I want to take a second to look at my MyFitnessPal stats. So I wanted to record everything during this period because even if I disregard the calorie count, I am looking at the protein intake and I am aiming for the lower fat goals. So it is important for me to log my food to see how much protein I took and how far away I am from the 100 grams of protein in a day. So there is of course a support of protein powder in here. So I'm using whey protein isolate for that, and it's supported with extra collagen. I'm not sure about the collagen part because some of the professionals says the collagen we're taking from outside is not actually very effective, but no harm on taking some extra. So I'm using that protein powder. I usually want to add like a half a scoop in my morning coffee. And I've been trying like different brands of protein, but I finally found one that has no taste. So the other ones were even too sweet for my taste. I don't like too sweet things. And some of them were too raw, but they gave everything like this buttermilk taste. So I didn't like that either, especially in my coffee. So I finally found a brand that is fitting my goals and it's not changing the taste of anything, which is perfect for me. So I really focus on taking high protein early in the morning or until the midday. So I've eaten most of my protein with my coffee and my breakfast and my lunch. So even if I have low energy after work or feeling lazy to prepare something high protein, I still have most of my calories and protein intake early in the day, which is a good thing. So I've hit 118 grams of protein today, After dinner, I actually had 99 grams of protein. It was like a joke. But luckily, after that workout, I was still hungry after having my portions. So I've ate one more bowl of pasta with Greek yogurt. So it helped me to achieve my 118 grams of protein. And total calories landed around 1650. So on MyFitnessPal, it looks like I need to take like 1200, but I'm again ignoring that number. And I had 232 grams of carbs and 29 grams of fat, which is good for me. So these whole meals helped me to get through my work day without losing any energy or midday crash out, and also helped me to fuel my body for my workout. So I know it's not a huge number, but today I hit 60 pounds of bench press today. So it was a proud moment for me. So I mentioned this before, but I've never built muscle in my body in my life at all. So I just started working out after my 30s and slowly building muscle after joining this gym, because when I was doing home workouts, I wasn't very consistent. Some days I felt no energy after work, so I just skipped all my workouts. And especially in this past winter, I was kind of in a depression, so I haven't done almost any workouts. So it is a good, refreshing thing for me to enrolling this gym and doing CrossFit 3 times a week. And I've been focusing on progressive overload with my weights. So I'm happy to announce that this is my new PR on bench press. And I'm still feeling very shy at the gym to ask my partner to take my videos for now, because I'm still kind of new. But I don't know, maybe it will change in the future and you will actually see me struggle at the gym from now on. For the recipes, I think the best one in today overall was my lunch, because it was different. So I usually eat the same thing every morning, like my protein coffee, my eggs, cottage cheese, and whatnot. But the lunch bowl was very colorful and very satisfying and very delicious. I recently discovered Jack and Annie's products. So they're making frozen meat substitute from jackfruit, which I find very nice and delicious. Of course, I'm not eating it too much, so I'm trying to focus on whole foods, but I'm not forcing myself to be 100% whole foods diet. So I really like this Jack tenders. They're not super high in protein, but they have like a nice crunch and they're very delicious. So to support the protein in that salad, I actually added half a cup of green lentils to it. So legumes, especially green lentils, are my favorite because they're delicious. They're very high in fiber and they are very high in protein. So they're kind of like a superfood because they are rich and dense in everything. So I'm curious to hear what you think about this content, like balancing health and fitness and my creative journey and my 9-to-5 work at the same time. I know it sounds a lot and they usually say like pick a niche and go from there, but I'm not like that. Like I'm not a person who's able to pick just one thing and do that. Because I do a lot of things. I have too many hobbies. I have too many hyperfixations in my life. So I really want to realistically show you those in this channel, so let me know what you think about the content. And documenting everything here is actually keeping me accountable. That's another reason I love doing these videos. If you have any recommendations for me as high protein vegetarian meals or snacks, I'm always looking for new recipes and I'd love to give them a try. So now I'm going to go and settle down with my cats, maybe watch some movie before I go to bed. Thank you so much for watching and being a part of this journey with me. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to support my 1,000 subscriber goal, please hit the subscribe button below. It will help me a tons. I'll be back soon with more updates and more PRs in the future, hopefully. So until then, I love you all. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you later. Bye!